Hey, it's PC, and today I'm going to be in FL Studio showing you how to make fire 808s. This is something I wish I had seen, YouTube videos. Some of them do the trick, some of them don't, but we're going to get into this. We're going to pull up an 808. The first important thing that you got to know, we'll just make this going over the mistakes, all right? So, one of the biggest mistakes you see with 808s is people are using really, really low quality samples, right? Like stuff that doesn't have the right frequencies, things that haven't been mixed right, just overall, it could be a recording of something. You never know what it is. But the general rule of thumb is you gotta pay something for it. Like if you get a free drum kit, unless it's somebody's being really nice to you or you know and trust the person that made it 100%, I would not get a free drum kit. This one, this Cody and Chemix one, I got for free. It's a free awesome one. But that being said, Cody and Chemix are both established producers that I know of. And I know they're not gonna give me shit. So don't just be like going to Reddit and shit. Try to pay at least, I don't know, 5, $10. Pay what you can, man. You get what you get, but it's better than free. That being said, I got some 808s. I got my own kit right here. You can trust mine, even though I'm giving this one out for free just because I'm so nice. But I made sure to mix these all for you. Listen. So when you pull up an 808, we're gonna use this Luger 808. I love this one. The first thing you gotta do, no matter what, just make sure you fix this. Because what this does is makes it so that everything you have selected in your piano roll is where it plays. So it's kind of quiet right now, but makes it so if I have a dragged over here, it's only gonna play here and it's gonna stop as soon as it gets here. You know what I mean? So that's important. With this one specifically, I'll boost it. You might want to boost it. Just look at this. You want it to be really, intense. So you get a The other thing you gotta do right off the bat is make sure you cut out around 20 hertz. Sometimes it won't snap to 20 hertz, so you can like do 19 or 21. But just make sure to cut out the excess low end because it really makes it like just sound really rumbly. So we're gonna lay down some 808s, no melody, just do something that sounds kind of cool, and I'll show you when I get back. Okay, so I am back with a pattern, and one of the other mistakes I often made was really just leaving my 808s playing, not turning them up. And you really gotta you gotta think about your overall output, right? Your volume. So over here we got -3 decibels, and that's when it's set to the original basic 100% volume. We don't want that. We want it to be louder. So we're gonna turn up the velocity quite loud. When you do that, it does give it a lot. It could give it some, if you have that and the boost at the same time, it might give it some clipping. So we're going to turn on the boost on there just for now. Then we're going to pull up an EQ. This is the fun part. Okay, make sure you got your heat map on so you can take a look at the frequencies. So same thing in here. We're really just going to go through and cut out that extra low end around 20 hertz. This one's kind of dicey, but it does the job. All right. Then where we're gonna boost, you can see where there's more red, but we're gonna boost around 60 to 80. So actually, no, what we're gonna boost first is we're going to boost between 30 and 40. That's your extra rumble. It's the really deep bass. You want a little bit of that, but not too much. All right, then we're gonna boost 60 to 80. That's like your main sub, that's your standard sub frequencies. Okay, so we're gonna boost that. This is with headphones on, so it might sound different in a speaker. You really just gotta play it by ear. But gonna boost around 200 too, because it gives us some punch. You really just gotta like I said, you gotta play it by ear. It's EQing. We are definitely gonna cut out 400 though. That's really just some excess noise. Bring out our juicy 600 hertz, and that is a wrap for that. And then on top of my 808s, I love to throw in a soft clipper. I definitely slept on it before. I did not appreciate how important it can be, but it gives you some really good thorough bass that you can feel in a car speaker. So we're gonna turn down the threshold to about we're gonna say a third of the way up, maybe between a quarter and a third. Turn up the post a little, see what's happening for output. Okay, so now we're gonna reintroduce the boost that we got rid of. Just turn it down a little. And on top of that, we're gonna take a look at the soft clipper here. We don't need as much of the threshold, we don't need as much of this. So that might I know you're like, oh my god, he's holding on to me for 15 minutes, however long it's going to be, just to tell me to play by ear. But some of the stuff you really do got to play by ear. What I would recommend is keeping your threshold low, your post towards the side higher up. You know, that's what I recommend. But everything, it's not a one size fits all thing, really. Like, it's a song, you know? I'm not going to tell you it's like one cookie cutter way to make it. But basically, at the end of the day, as long as your 808s are hitting hard above the drums and you don't have any major problems with, you know, things running into each other, you're good. Make sure this is done, because if it wasn't, they'd all be overlapping. It would sound terrible. You can boost if you want. You can even cut some of this out if you want. So, like, listen, if we boosted it higher, if you're gonna cut a lot out though, you want to boost it a bit. But basically, if you follow those steps and you start off with a good 808 sample, you'll be straight, bro. Just make sure when you're building the pattern that you kind of got some space going on. You got a funky little rhythm going on, you know, something they can actually follow along. Anyways, stay alert for new music. Peace, guys.